Welcome to the Writer Reads Flash Fiction. These readings are taken from another 365 days of flash fiction, and this is day 10, Pixie Justice. The pixie dust melts into the sand, mingles with its grains as the wind picks up. It is not the kind of burial we would have hoped for, but it will have to do. My partner is swearing under her breath as we turn to the waiting pixies. We're sorry, I say. We came as soon as we could. One finds the energy to flutter off the bonnet of our four-wheel drive. We know, he says, but his face is still sad and lined with regret. What can we do now? I ask, and I feel nothing but sadness. We've saved so many and yet so few. All I want to do is cry. Stand still, he tells us, and we stare at him, unsure of what he's asking. I obey, but my partner does not. Even when I hear hooves thundering up the dune behind me, I keep my place. I do not know what the pixies want, but I've been around long enough to do as they ask when they have that look on their faces. Even so, all I want to know is why. I know a unicorn execution squad when I hear one. Can't understand why it's here when we've done all we can. I pin a very fragile trust on the pixie still hovering in the air before me, and keep my eyes on his face. My partner bolts. She heads straight for the pixie and straight for the vehicle behind him. He doesn't move, and she ducks to go around him. I don't know what she thinks she's doing, and the unicorns catch her before she can open the door. I keep my eyes on the pixie's face, but I still see the unicorns do their work. You can move now, he says, and I drop to my knees, sobbing. What did she do? I ask, but I know. All those little accidents, those coincidences of spilled data and the smugglers being one step ahead of us, all the time. I know, but I still want to hear him say it. She betrayed us, he says, and flies over to stand in the sand before me. And we demanded the right of retribution. I raise my head, wiping my eyes as I sit up on my knees and stare at him. But they would never, I say, and we both know I mean HQ. He nods. They didn't. We had to orchestrate this incident ourselves. And the look in his eye is cold, so very cold that I am stunned to silence. What? He asks, and I notice for the first time just how hard a pixie voice can be. But I have no reply for that, except to wrap my arms around myself and shiver at his tones. I only stir when one of the unicorns comes over and nudges me with its nose. Its very bloody nose. Another comes, and then another, snuffing and snorting as though hoping for the sugar I usually carry in my pockets. I catch a glimpse of a liquid and very intelligent eye, and then the unicorn leans its head on me, careful to avoid bloodying me with its horn. The pixie flutters up to where I can see him, and smiles. The unicorns always care for the innocent, he says, settling behind the leader's horn. And then a unicorn nudges me to my feet, and the herd presses in around me, keeping me standing, walking me around the bloodied sand and my very dead, treacherous ex-partner. When we get to the driver's side of the four-wheel drive, they stop. Get in, the pixie says. It's a long drive back. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed that reading, which is a little foray into the pixie dust world, please hit that like button. And if you want to hear more, please hit subscribe. And if you want to hear more from the pixie dust world, let me know in the comments below. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.